interesting. And I would like to point out that the states of West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala and Jharkhand did not cut their taxes. So the states of West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala and Jharkhand did not cut their taxes. Sir, ये 5 states हैं जिन्होंने काम नहीं किया और उनके माननीय सदस्य जो इन स्टेट से आते हैं वेस्ट बंगाल, तमिलनाडु, तेलंगाना, आंध्र प्रदेश, केरला, झारखंड इन्होंने अपना वैट.
Sir, the petrol price in India was 7.41 per litre in May 2014. 71. When the international 71. When the international crude oil price was $106.86 per barrel. But today, the petrol price is more than 100 per litre when the international crude oil price is $7.799 per barrel.
77.
So 77.99 per barrel. I would like to know why the petroleum products price in India is not maintained or reduced in corresponding with the international crude oil price.
I want to thank the honourable member for making it rather easy for me. I want to remind the honourable member that prices of petrol and diesel were deregulated in 2010 and 2014 respectively. We have on our own done a study of what happened in 2014, and we've done a study for 7 to 8 years, starting 2014. And I'd be happy to share those details with my friend. I don't know whether I have the study with me just now, but I can remember offhand. In the last 8 years, the increase has been the lowest since 1974. Because I know 1974 and 1973 because that's a time when I was a student in the university and I had the privilege of filling up on the bunk on a two-wheeler periodically. So today, typically what has happened is that international, because we are deregulated, the price of petrol at the bunk is determined by the cost of production as per the indices which are available, the cost of transportation, that is the freight, insurance charges, and the exchange rate, because you're paying in a dollar. Now, I don't know what today the dollar rate is X. In 1974, it was very different. Then you add to that the refiner's margin, dealer's margin, and then the central government excise and the state government's VAT. The central government, in order to maintain the price at the bunk at a reasonable level, reduced the excise duty on 2 occasions, in November 2021 and May of 2022. And I'm happy to inform you that some other states also reduced the VAT. Now we have a situation where some of the states, I'm not calling them BJP states because there are 1 or 2 others which have also reduced their VAT. Some of them are charging VAT at the rate of 17 rupees. Other non-BJP states are charging at 32 rupees. So there is a differential. When the honourable member was saying today the cost of petrol is 100 in some places. In some places, non-BJP states, in others it is 8-10 rupees cheaper. Today, the important issue is, at a time when the global situation, I'm talking about the geopolitics, is facing many uncertainties, let me give you the example of petrol prices. Petrol prices internationally went up by a large margin. They went up by percentages which are, sometimes 40% higher, 50%. In India, petrol price increased only 2% during that representative period between 21 and 22. Why? Because we reduced our excise. And we urged states also to reduce their VAT. Some did, some didn't. Now what has happened is that the ability to keep the price steady and allow the increase of petrol only at 2%, while internationally it went up by a very large percent, was because the OMCs, as good corporate citizens, took a loss. The OMCs, for instance, I can have some figures here which are very telling. At a time when they made the profit before tax of rupees 28,360 crores in H1 of financial year 2021-22, this is a profit before tax of 28,360 crores. These three companies, IOCL, BPCL and HPCL, now in the H1 of the further year, they have booked a combined loss of 27,276 crore in H1. So it is a combination of the central government's reduction of excise at a time when we were going through a very difficult period and there were other expenditure liabilities, state governments reducing their VAT. So today petrol prices in India are perhaps the lowest. I normally like to choose my words carefully because when I look at honorable members, they will then come up, no, here is so. I used to say the average price of crude of the Indian basket increased by 102%. It went up from $43.34 to $87.55 between November 2020 and November 22. The retail price at that time, when it was up by 102%, of petrol went up only by 18.95%. Now, how much of this is the exchange rate variation? That is one question. But I think a government which is committed to energy security and affordability. By affordability, I mean it's not a question of just making energy available at the bunk at reasonable prices, but also ensuring that in the process of doing that, you don't disrupt the system. You've seen, the honorable member would have seen, sir, what has happened in neighboring countries, where for the love of money, you could not get energy. In fact, we ourselves provided some assistance to them of, I think, up to $4 billion or no. We, therefore, have ensured that throughout this crisis period, there was never any shortage of petrol or diesel, and the prices did not go beyond what. Ideally, we would like to have the prices come even lower. But as I said, you have to navigate through what is doable rather than. I have also here figures of how much the percentage increases were in other countries. In the US, 144%. Honorable Mr. Speaker, sir, I am very happy to share details, and I'm also your disciple. I follow your instructions. I don't respond to things which are said when people are sitting. But let me say, I think this is an occasion where the honorable members सब दिया हुआ है. तो अगर मुझे आपको लगता है मुझे मौका. Sir, I also want to share with you that today, if you look at the international prices and our prices, I was hoping the honorable members will contribute that in their states also, the few that are left, that they will bring the prices down there also through a reduction in VAT. But I don't see that happening. Mr. Speaker, sir, sir, the issue here is today when we are negotiating, we have reached to the point of the 5th largest economy. We will soon be the third largest. Energy is the driver of economic strength. And I would like to point out that the states of West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala and Jharkhand did not cut their taxes. So the states of West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala and Jharkhand did not cut their taxes. Sir, ये 5 states हैं जिन्होंने काम नहीं किया और उनके माननीय सदस्य जो इन स्टेट से आते हैं, वेस्ट बंगाल, तमिलनाडु, तेलंगाना, आंध्र प्रदेश, केरला, झारखंड, इन्होंने अपना वैट कम नहीं किया है। अरे मैं आपको रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, माननीय सदस्य अपनी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स को कहें कि ये भी अपना वैट कम कर दें और फिर आपके स्टेट में ही वो दाम कम हो जाएगा और आपको यहाँ पे यू कैन देन जॉइन द मेन स्ट्रीम सेलिब्रेशन। वैट
प्रश्नकाल समाप्त।
इन स्टेट्स में
प्रश्नकाल समाप्त। मंत्री जी प्रश्नकाल समाप्त।